really have the money. It's really a millionaire's club. Said. So, sir, when you were here, what was your popular name that people don't see?
I have many names. So
many names.
The first name they call me is Kukute.
Kukute. Why?
They stop it. They believe I'm a short man, and they call me Kukute, short man devil. You know.
But now you know that.
I'm not, but they don't know. They don't know. But by that time, sometimes see myself in the mirror. I say, I really be a Kukute person. Then the other time they call me condom merchant, you know, and all those things.
Okay, to our viewers at home, if you are just joining us or one of the anonymous out there, this is, let me just say, because what you just said, that you said is Kukute. Yeah. Let me say this is Kukute on ACETV.
Omoya calf.
Okay.
Omoya calf.
Omoya calf. Let me.
My mom operated the calf 6 here.
Cafeteria?
Yeah, number 6.
You mean your mom sells food?
Food, yeah.
I mean, you happen to be a popular person then, apart from being in Billionaires Club or Millionaires Club. So, because your mom sells food, most people will know you.
They know me because they always come to my. They make friends with me. Because when I'm there, they always, some of them will come with them without paying me. And some of them will hit on credit. I still have their list too. I still have your list.
So you have their list. So if you see them now, you
I know them. I see some of them. I'm not saying Dave was never a member.
I'm sure. No,
I don't want to tell them. But I see some of them.
He can't be one of them. I trust him. Anyway.
No. What I want to call him, right?
So, sir, then when you were here, do you have a girlfriend? Did you keep? Do you have any serious relationship?
You have to like somebody who will keep a girlfriend. Look at me. You have to like somebody.
It's not written on the press.
You have to like somebody who will keep it.
Okay, do you have anybody you're dating then that maybe you eventually get married?
I have friends. I have a lot of friends, admirers. But those days, I always look out. They call me. I always import from secondary school and cool. True. As everybody do. I always look outside, and I go after the secondary school, St. James's, all this school around this area. So you know now, I do a new person.
Let me going for St. James's students. They are too low for you.
I don't know they are too low. Who said they are too low? They are not too low. I would prefer them than all these campus there.
Why?
Of course, we call them balls, call them all these things. I don't let me.
Free your name, so just.
I don't know Olawaju Martins. I thank you for tolerating me as your husband.
Okay. It's
always like whenever we are conjuring up riots. That's what I always like those periods.
Riot period.
Of course. You have to plan, you have to do meeting, you have to strategize who's going to do this, who's going to do that. And
so you plan for riot period. You mean saying that because our present provost now is from Ministry Departments?
Maybe that's why because we are very I did thank you because that's to show you that history is the pivot. The history department is the best and the pivot of this school. We produce but go and check us out.
I won't accept that, but let me just say for purposes
which department are you from?
I'm from Guidance and Counseling Department.
Good, but
what, sir?
Good, but we are not like history. You can see when you see a graduate of history.
Yes, sir.
It's an embodiment of knowledge. It's a very logical reasoning, logical thinking, philosophy, psychology, we have sociology.
I won't accept that. Because I also know that people at home too will not accept that. Maybe most people.
Let them come and tell us now. It's about fact and it's about issue.
Okay, let's leave that for another day, sir. For the purpose of today's program, is there anything you want?
Addition of Adeyemi College of Education. So when we are going out there, let this light show and shine among all men. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. It's nice having you on the show today. So back to our viewers at home, I'll be interviewing Wale Ojolani.
A solicitor, a journalist, an ambassador of 2 countries in Nigeria.
AKA Kukute. I believe you find one thing or two to learn from my guest today. And one thing I want to drop for you is for our students now is he said there is one unique thing about Adeyemi student that imbibe the culture of this school. Be unique in anywhere you are. My name is Olawe Eniola. Bye for now.
We are habitants. We are habitants. We are habitants. Habitants. We are habitants. We are habitants.
Hello viewers, Americans, lecturers and staff. You are watching the program Business on Campus. My name is Tominse and with me here is...
My name is Oyindamala. Welcome to Business on Campus. This is a program where we bring in entrepreneurs on campus, we broadcast them and also interview them on what they do. Also, it's an avenue for all applicants to learn from our entrepreneurs, to learn different type of jobs and also to know how to be an entrepreneur. So,
alright, today we'll be having our first guest, but we'll be introducing her after the break, so stay tuned.
As in, I call this girl. The girl talk say she dey out. As in, she no dey out. Papa come catch her. I swear the thing funny. The thing funny like crazy. As you know, you funny like man. As in that time, the guy just call me. Yeah, they follow me talk. Wetin dey happen? Oh God! Jump. You have to stay jump and foolish boy. Oh God! Oh my God! Oh.
Alright viewers, you're welcome back to the show. Today we have our first guest. She is the CEO of Modern Designers. She is a model and she is also an air blogger and she is also a student at Adeyemi College of Education. Her name is Modupe Olakoye. You're welcome, ma.
thank you. Yeah, wow. Like, I've always seen me around the school. Like, I'll be like, who is this blogger? Who is this Modupe? Who is this? Jeez. Like, so, I don't even know who you are. So please, can you tell me more about yourself?
Okay, my name is Olakoye Modupe and I'm the CEO of Modern Designs.
Okay, thank you. Now, you call yourself modern, and I think, what's the meaning of modern? Like, it sounds somehow. So I want you to tell me, like, tell the viewers at home, the way you got that name modern.
Alright. Okay, it actually happened like this. I wanted something modern for my designs. You know, knitting has always been something that is people think that is old-fashioned. So I want something that people can see and see that is okay. This is really known. So I had to find that from my names. So I got that from my two names. Modupe and Iyan.
Wow. Seriously?
That's really cool. Like, seriously. So that means to tell me that if I also need a name, I could just come to you. I'm like, oh, let me name myself. Okay, thanks for that. Like, I've seen you make crochet. I've come across it on Instagram, Facebook, like everywhere. It's always like, oh, modern. And I just want to ask, is it a talent or you learned it, like you went for the training or something?
Okay, I'll say it's both actually. I learned it, then I discovered more on myself too.
Okay.
Oh, so like you learned it.
Yes.
What really inspired you to go into the learning? Because everybody believed when I was in GS1, even in pharmacies, I could meet different things. So it's really something that everybody can do. So what inspired you to go deep into it?
I can't knit. I never knitted before.
But you know, if you went to a private school, really, you are not really, you didn't really go to a good childhood.
I
Like
didn't do it. I didn't agree.
even when in public school, like seriously, no public school student of GS1 to GS3 won't know how to knit because it's always a competition. So, what got you inspired?
Okay, I wanted something different. I wanted something unique that people are not really into it. You know, crochet is a thing that you can't just do it like tailoring. Tailoring is a little bit. Okay.
When you first got paid and how you felt about it?
That's a real. Okay, let me start with the challenges. The challenge is always to meet the expectation of your customers, your clients. People are like, they want more, they expect you to give them the best, you understand? So, and if you do not give them the best, they're like, okay, I don't think I can give this lady my, I don't think I can, patronize her. So you have to be able to prove yourself that you can be the best.
That's true.
You can be the best.
So when did you first get paid, your first payment?
I've been earning right from secondary school. After JS2.
Seriously?
Yes. You know those small courses, those planning courses. I made some, so I had to sell, and then that's how I started learning.
When did you make something and customers was like, the customers really complaining like, this place is not good, what you did is not nice or something?
Okay.
The worst moment?
Okay. Let me see. Okay. It was actually this time I wanted to make a cloth for a lady. So she got it for a gown actually. When I made the gown, I packaged everything and then I delivered it to her. And then to my surprise, she called me that okay, the gown is not a size. It's too small design, but you don't want the design exactly. So when you tell them that I don't think I can make this because I don't know how it will look like, and they're like, what do you mean? Are you trying to accuse me or something like that? So they want things that really not their size. So just have to.
So what we hear about knitting, crochet, all these things. Looking at the material, we think it's sweater material, cardigan material. It's a material you can use for head warmer, muffler. So, in what season can we wear these clothes?
Okay. Now, people think you can actually wear this during the rainy season. You know, when there is cold, you feel comfortable, you feel this warmth when you wear it. But I don't think so. You can also wear it during the dry season when there is sun, when it's sunny. The thing is, you just don't have to make it thick. You know, you can wear light gowns, light knitted gowns, light crochet gowns. It's not only gowns that you can make with this, with lapels, bushes, head tie, so many things. In fact, you can even make it. You can make it. Use it to make earrings.
Wow, I would like to see
seriously?
That.
Yes.
Like, cool. Wow. So you mean to tell me that using of knitting pin and wool has gone more than you just making cap and foam balls. And I remember those days we used to do all these belts using our uniform, like big girls now. Yes, two big girls. So I'd love to divert from crochet now.
Okay.
Like I want to talk about you being a hair blogger. Like what's it about hair blogging? Like
okay. Hair blogging is just, I just like blogging about hair care practices, how to keep your hair, how to make it healthy, long. You know, but these things takes a lot of things. There are some things you have to do to make this happen. So I do consultations as well to put people through how to make their hair grow healthy and long.
Okay, thank you. So please, can you show us, like, can you do something for us? Just
okay,
to
she's actually going to do that after the commercial break. So we are going to be right back, viewers. Stay tuned.
Okay, bye-bye.
Thanks.
Yeah, welcome back, viewers. Now back to you, Miss Modern. Please, can you just make one of those things you've been doing for us?
Wow, this is examples of things we made.
Yeah, exactly. This is brush. These are brushes, and I'm wearing one.
So this also is a brush, right?
Yeah, brush.
So
brush.
what of that?
This is crunchy.
scrunchies.
Scrunchy. And just put it on your hair.
Alright.
Like when you're having a bun on.
Okay.
Okay. So thank you. Please make one of it for us.
And just going to do a little
how
something.
were you able to manage school and this? Because I remember those days, it is always been stressful to meet, because any mistake you just have to lose and restart and lose and restart before you get to the final.
Oh God, I didn't have to go through all those kind of
this, how were you able to manage it? Like schooling, even in this ADM, it is always stressful to school. Like from Payet to Twin A to Twin B, and your lecturers will give you load of assignment, like a lot of assignments to do. So how are you able to manage it?
I would say it has been God, really. God has been helping me, because there are sometimes that I have some orders to make, to deliver, and then I'll have tests, so I have to read. And when you're in biology, I'm not, you are in your department, but biology, you have to read, like there's no tomorrow. So it's just, I just have to pray. It's God has been balancing it for me.
Thank God for that.
Wow, thank God for that.
Yeah, so
and what other business do you do apart from this crochet and your scrunchie?
Okay, like I said, it's not only crochet. People are mistaking the crochet for knitting. When I tell people I knit, I crochet, they're like, but it's still the same thing. Not really, it's not the same thing. I knit, I crochet, and I do blogging. I do hair consultation as well.
Okay.
And I also teach people. Yeah.
That's cool.
Wow. So for viewers that are home now, that like me now, I'll be very, very interested in learning these things. Like, how much would it cost me? Like, how much would I pay? And what stress would it cost me to learn?
I'll be motivated to teach you. But once you don't have that passion, no matter how you teach that person, there's this thing that I'm not getting it. So the first thing I have to ask is, do you have passion for it? And then we'll talk more on it varies. Actually, we have two stages. We have the first stage and the second stage. The first stage is all about the ear accessories, where you make the lapels, you make mufflers, so many things like that. And then the second stage is about the dressing, the clothing aspect.
Yeah, I've really seen a lot of your works, even the one some girls work for you at ACETV. It's really wow. So you're doing a good job. I guess in a couple of weeks, not months now, you'll be living at the College of Education.
Wow.
And
that's
like
true.
seriously, and I'm thinking how you would be able to manage your customers in ONDO and also your trainees, like people you train in ONDO, and also people that are interested in learning. How would you manage it? Or are you planning on living in ONDO finally, or staying?
Actually, I'm ONDO based.
Wow. So you're telling me you're from ONDO State?
Yes.
No wonder you are dark. All ONDO, as in,
What do you mean?
I've noticed something about ONDO people. They are always dark. Maybe because the sun in their area now is very, very high. Like the sun is
extreme.
Look at me from Lagos here. In ONDO, dark. Like
this sun will shine to the extreme.
But then you're looking beautiful with the sun now. Yes. It's not makeup.
This is a fair color. This is a dark color.
I don't agree.
But you agree all ONDO based, all ONDO people are dark?
No.
You are dark.
My mom is not dark.
Explanation, you're dark.
No. Yes.
So you're dark.
Not everybody.
But you, madam, you are dark and you are ONDO based.
No problem.
Accepted.
But ONDO girls are cute.
Dark and the hell. The dark and see. Don't hype yourself now. I'm not hyping you. So, what advice would you like to give to all entrepreneurs in Adeyemi College of Education and upcoming entrepreneurs, those people who have passion in going into one business or the other? What would you like to tell them, like advice to them?
Okay, I'll encourage and advise them not to give up on their dreams. It's always difficult at the start, Startups always difficult, and then people will always discourage you. There are some people that will encourage you, and there are some people that will discourage you.
Yeah, that's
so
true.
You have to be optimistic about what you're doing. You have to be determined. You have to be like, I want to do this. I want people to see this. I want people to see what I have got. So don't give up. Don't give up on your dreams.
Seriously, you would have made a very, very good what do they call them? Inspirational speaker.
You think?
Thank you, motivation.
Oh my God.
Because seriously, with the way you talk, if someone should hear you and the person is downcast, the person will be like, oh my God, seriously, it's really cool now. It's cool having you here. So in the next 2 years, where do you see yourself? In your husband's house with 3 kids, or where?
Oh, yeah, I'm still young.
Okay.
but then, you know, never can tell. When God knows what will happen.
Yeah, I understand.
And then I see modern designs to be a bigger company, to be a big company.
So you're planning on expanding?
Yes, international. In fact, not within this country, though.
So you're trying to expand it more than this?
Yes, exactly.
So, like, when you choose from school now, I guess you'll be trying to get a shop or something, right?
Yeah.
Oh. So, wait. That means you're not really reading biology because you're using biology to feed yourself, or because you're using biology to work.
Now let me tell you the truth. Actually, when I was in part 1, I loved biology. Like I'm into biology, but then when I was in part 2, you know, things change. You understand? So I was like, okay, I need to do something different. You know, it's not always about education. It's not. You have to have something in your hands. So if there is money here, there's also another money coming from another source.
So back to you, Tommy.
Right. Okay. With your last statement, it brings me to my last question.
Right.
Which one would you prefer, or which one would you advise? Entrepreneur or education?
No, that's a really tough one.
Okay.
Can I say both? You have to.
But wait, if you're saying both, entrepreneur, education, some will put entrepreneur first and education second. And some, in their own perspective, they put education first and entrepreneur second. So in your own perspective, what would you advise?
For me, I choose education first.
Okay.
So that means you're an education freak.
The thing is, even though you have everything, even though you have the talents, even though you are unique, there are some clients that you have to meet. They want you to tender something. They want to be able to know if you are educated. They want it. They want to see that, okay, I'm not just working for an ordinary person. You have to go through some stages in school. So,
I think I share your idea too.
So what's this one you're doing? Like, when you're through with it, what would it become?
Okay, this is, you can use this as a purse,
Okay.
and then you continue like that, or you can use this as a muffler. You just have to increase the length, yes, and then you increase as a muffler.
Yeah, thank you very much, madam. Wow. Viewers at home, we had a very, very wonderful and pleasant time.
Thank you.
And we hope to see more of you and less of you.
Thank you.
And viewers at home, watch us same time, same station next week. And stay always glued to your television station, because you are here to learn more work, to learn different things, and also to meet different talented people in Adoyemi College of Education.
Viewers at home, you could like our Facebook page at ACETV, and you could also follow us on Instagram at ACETV. And if you want to place your advert on this show, you could call us on this number 0816 578 0447 or
0818-22-7738. Stay glued to your television station. Meet us same time, same station next week. And we all say bye.
I will give you what you want to. Baby, come and chop my money.
Good day, everyone. You're welcome to Campus Fashion, an artistic and creative expression. My name is Aderogba Atinike. On today's edition, we'll be titling our Campus Fashion Week as Fashion Speaks. Fashion does not have eyes, mouth, nose, or hair, yet they say it speaks. I'm on the street of Adoyemi College of Education, and I want to hear from people if they truly believe that fashion speaks, and what does it say to them. Thank you. Good afternoon, sir. What's your name and your department?
My name is Mufta Olale Yolarwaju from the Department of English.
All right. Mr. Mufta, do you believe fashion speaks?
You said what?
I said, do you believe fashion speaks?
Fashion speak. Yes, yes, it speaks a lot. Because people say the way you dress, you be addressed. So the way you put on your thing, the way you dress, the way you wear clothes, it really shows the kind of person you are. So I can say fashion speaks a lot.
What's the name of your jean? I really like it. What's the name?
This gin, actually, is gin, but it's not really crazy, but somehow a little crazy gin, but it's not totally a crazy gin.
So what is your jean speaking to me? What is it saying?
It communicates sense because it's not crazy, and as you can see, it's somehow corporate. It's not a tattered cloth, it is normal, I think.
All right. So, Mr. Mufta, thank you. Now you understand that fashion really speaks a lot, and fashion shouldn't speak crazy things, and fashion should be comfortable. So,
Depends on how you like it, how you feel. So, I think fashion speaks.
all right. Thank you so much for your time.
Yeah,
Thank you. Good afternoon. What's your name and your department?
Good afternoon, ma'am. My name is Ejuko Oluwaferanmi. I'm in Shale Study Department, Degree 2.
The title of this program today is Fashion Speaks. Do you believe fashion speaks?
Yes, fashion speaks. I believe.
So tell me, what does fashion? I mean, I really love your outfit. I can say you are somebody fashionable. So what does your fashion say to you?
Well, I believe in the words that says the way you dress is the way you're going to be addressed. I'm this kind of person that anywhere I go, I make sure that I portray good image of this noble school, this citadel of learning. That's why I believe fashion is something approachable, whereby you'll be a person to easily walk to. You'll be a person that people will figure like, okay, this person, he looks good, he's saying something. I'm happy to represent this school anywhere in the world at the M College of Education, because that is what even our dean, that is what is trying to do every day, whereby students look good, they dress corporate, they represent the image of this school. Thank you, ma'am.
So he says fashion speaks about good image and fashion is a representation. Thank you so much for your time, I must confess. Please keep looking good because you are really representing a good image, and God bless you. Thank you so much. Good afternoon, Ma.
Good afternoon.
Please, what's your name and your department?
My name is Olufade Tolulokpe, Garage and Counseling, Degree 2.
How about you?
Olula Indamilola, Garage and Counseling.
I must confess, you're really looking so gorgeously dressed. Beautiful. I love your wristwatch. I love your bag. I love your outfit. I just love everything about you. You really look fashionable. And the title of today's edition is Fashion Speaks. So I must ask you, do you believe fashion speaks to you?
Yes, I do.
How about you?
Yes, I do.
So tell me, what is fashion saying to you?
Well, to me, I say fashion, it's very, very lovely. It's make us more beautiful. Even most times when you don't plan maybe your outfit, you don't plan to maybe to dress the way you dress. Like the way I'm dressing and presently, I don't plan it, but I think most times I dress according to my wish, and I think I love it. It's okay by me.
All right. So I must ask the same question too. What does fashion say to you? Fashion speaks, yes, you said. So what does it say?
To me, fashion is good for a lady, and it makes us look more attractive and more beautiful. And you dressing in a normal way, fashion generally, apart from clothes, even you weave on your look, it attracts people a lot. So that is all.
So I would say that from what they've said, fashion speaks beauty and fashion brings attraction. Thank you so much for your time. I'm very grateful. Thank you. Good afternoon, Ma. What's your name and your department?
Olaniji Bridget, Economics Department.
How about you?
Akinobola Kemi, Solar Blessing, Economics Department also.
Wow, I must really confess, from Economics Department, you're well dressed. What's the name of your bead?
It's just costume.
Wow, I really love it. And then your bag, your shoe, what's the name? Does it have a designer? I even love your bead too. Wow.
She made it. It's only like she makes bead. And this is a neck choker. This is a fashion bag. It's fashion product. And this is a bell top blouse from Maggie Collections. And my sandal is just a nice sandal. It doesn't have a design.
Wow, this is really, really wonderful. Today's edition, we say fashion speaks. Do you believe fashion speaks?
Yeah, it does. It speaks.
How about you?
Yeah, sure.
So, I'm looking at your outfit now. What does your fashion say to you?
What can I say? It doesn't depend the designer and the how expensive it is. It depends on how you combine it and carry yourself. Some people wear clothes of 50,000, but they don't carry themselves how the clothes worth. But I don't believe in fashion wearing BB clothes. I just believe in how you carry yourself. That's
Fashion and carrying themselves. Okay, how about you?
no, not charisma. It doesn't matter. Maybe you put on a cloth of 100,000. It depends on the way you carry yourself. It depends on the way you walk. Fashion is crazy, yes, but it depends on the way you combine it. And the way you carry yourself. People may wear colors of clothes of different colors. So people may combine it and look like a mad person. But if people combine it for you, you feel that wow, this is good. This is so okay. It depends on the charisma. I can't say the charisma.
She says fashion speaks and fashion speaks good combination, and it depends on the way you carry yourself. I must confess, I really had a nice time with you. Thank you so much. You really look so beautiful. Thank you for your time, and thank you again. Good afternoon, sir. What's your name and your department?
I'm Bello Gafara Adida from Economics Department.
I must really confess, I love your wristwatch. I love your cap. You look so good. So tell me, what is the secret behind the cap? What's the name? Your wristwatch? I want to know more.
There's nothing so special about it. I just feel like dressing like this today. And probably me putting on the cap, at least I think it's kind of okay, me dressing a native like this and putting in a capture. So that's why I feel like dressing like this.
Okay, now our edition today is Fashion Speaks. Do you believe fashion speaks?
Not that really, sure.
You feel fashion does not really speak?
It speaks a lot. It speaks a lot.
So tell me, what does fashion say to you? I mean, looking at how you're well dressed, you even made it so complete with the cap. What does fashion say to you?
Let me just say fashion is the beauty of life from my own perspective, and I think for you to be fashionable, at least you need to be good. You need to be okay on your own. Like, trying to hide yourself away from who you are. So I think fashion is beauty and is life.
It says fashion is beauty and is life, and I love that because fashion starts from you and you. Thank you so much for your time. Please. Good afternoon, ma. Good afternoon, ma. It's nice seeing you. Please, can I meet you? Your name and your department?
My name is Ademola Folashade from Yoruba Department.
How about you?
My name is Adegbeto Olufumelayo from Yoruba Department, Degree 2.
Okay, I want to ask you, your fashion, because you're really wonderfully dressed and beautifully dressed as well. Your fashion, do you believe it's speaking?
Yes, of course. Fashion speak a lot. Because when you see someone, before you approach such person, you will look at the way the person dress. Before you see anything, before you do anything with the person, you will look at how him or her dress. So such person, you will address him the way he's dressed. But without fashion, you will not know where the person came from or the type of person him or her is. So fashion speak a lot.
Thank you.
Yes, fashion speak a lot because as we can see us, we will know that we're different from other departments. We are from Yoruba departments, and the way you can use to know is from our dress. So it speaks a lot.
Right. Thank you very much. So what is the name of your attire? Can you just tell me more about it? Yoruba department and your outfits. I want to know more.
Every Thursday we must put on native, because when they see us, they will recognize us that this person is from Yoruba department, and we used to have a slang that Tiwa Lasha, and the other person will reply with us that Tiwa Nisheshe.
Do you have anything to say, ma?
Yes, so that is what they used to recognize all, and it's very, very good.
Fashion, they say, is what they can use to recognize you. So my Yoruba students, thank you so much for your time. I will say Tiwa Lasha, and then what will you say?
Tiwa Nisheshe.
Thank you very much. Good afternoon, ma. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
It's nice really meeting with you because I can really say you are wonderfully and beautifully dressed. I love your what's the name of this?
Rachel.
Crochet. And I love your red combination. You look really good. And I must say that fashion, I don't know if it speaks or not. So I want to get to know from you. Does fashion speak?
Yes, it speaks.
How does fashion speak? What do you think it says about your dressing, especially you as a person?
Okay, it speaks about me, and it lets people knows who I am, because the way you dress, the way you are dressed. And when we talk of fashion, it's not until it's bogus or until it is flashy, but when it is unique, the uniqueness in it is what we know as fashion.
Thank you. Okay, I would put the same question to you. Does fashion speak?
Of course, it speaks.
So tell me, what does fashion say to you, and how does it speak?
Just as she has said, that the way you dress, the way people address you, of which the best part of dressing is to make it moderate, whereby when people see you, they can recognize you, they know where you are coming from and what you are actually projecting to the society. So most things, especially the first, and even for example, maybe you want to have a message to the people, your first 15 seconds comes from your dressing, and this will determine how people will receive your message. So in your dressing, you can actually call the attention of the people. So if you have to speak for 15 minutes, your 15 seconds is actually holding the part of your message, determine how the people is going to listen to your message.
Wow, thank you so much. That was so deep. You heard it from them. He said 15 seconds of your time starts from your dressing. So they conclude that fashion really speaks. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, sir. What's your name and your department?
My name is Comrade Akinla Waris Abiodun from Department of English.
Wow, from the Department of English. I must confess, I love this. Please, can you tell me what name it's called?
This thing I'm putting on is generally called muffler. That's the name people are calling it, and I too, I really like it, because at times when I put it on, I realize that it brings out my beauty. As you can see, this is red color, and what I'm wearing now has a mixture of red. That's why I decided to put it on, because I see that this thing and my color, they look alike.
Wow. So would I say now that you already concluded that fashion speaks? So you're saying that your red muffler is speaking something to you. So tell me more about what fashion says to you.
About fashion, we look at fashion in different perspectives. As I'm talking about this muffler now, I really like it, because at times if I put it on, I realize that at times we guys, we have some holes in our neck. If I put it on, I will know that this thing is covering something on my neck. At times our neck, the way it looks like, but if you put it on, it really shows how beauty or how on you are. That's why I like putting it on at times, but not every time, but at times I like putting it on.
Wow, he says that fashion makes him comfortable and fashion says beauty to him. Thank you so much for your time. I really celebrate you. Thank you. Fashion speaks by representation. Your neatness, your decency and comportment goes a lot. You've heard it from the people we interviewed today. The way you are dressed is the way you'll be addressed. Remember, fashion starts from you, and you are your fashion. See you again next week on ACETV. My name is Atinuke Adirogba. Thank you.
Talking to you live on ACETV. My name is Ayomde Oguntime, and they call me MID. But I have here with me
Oma Trua.
Today we'll be talking about the use of lanyard, and to me, I think the lanyard is a good thing. But Yeah, let me first ask the miss beside me concerning it.
Okay, personally, I think it's a wonderful idea because you can easily know that this person is a student, because this person is part of us, and you can easily know whether that person is a lecturer and know when you're supposed to respect them, because the lecturer wear the brand. And even though we students have turned into the negative side, because there's this segregation that once you
those that are not students of this study, in case anything happen, we'll be able to differentiate between the students and those that are not students of the campus. But
talking about differentiating, you know, there was an incident that happened years ago before we came to the campus about destroying part of the school and all of that. Okay, I'm not saying anywhere else should happen in the school, but in case it happens, you know who to be held responsible with the lanyard and everything like that. So that is our own opinion anyway.
Yeah, but we'll leave that to the students to judge.
Yeah.
All right, relax, sit back and enjoy.
And tag along.
Yeah. Still on the use of lanyard, I have with me a gentleman who is going to be answering some questions we have here.
And I must say, before you continue, that it looks fantastic.
Wow.
Thank you.
So, concerning the use of lanyard, do you think it should be scrapped?
Well, no, I think it shouldn't be scrapped.
Why?
So you're saying it's a good thing for students to wear lanyard every time?
Well, I think it is, but basically, me personally, you see, I'm wearing my own lanyard, and then it's because it's being enforced. That's why I'm wearing it, not because I really like to wear it. So, well, though I think it's a good thing for us wearing a lanyard, but me personally, I don't like it. I rather just put it inside my bag and then just pull it out. If any security is asking for it, then I can just pull it out and show the person, then I pull it back.
Okay, so you're saying it stands to different advantages to students?
Yeah, exactly. And then talking about the NC and the good student, you know, some feel inferior wearing the blue
and then someone else wearing green.
Well, so what I just think is, if it's for identity, just for identity, if any security operative is coming, then just walk up to me, okay, do you have your ID card? And just pull it out.
Show the person.
And if I'm going out of the school, let me pull it out. Or when I'm coming, let me pull it out. But not I should like start wearing it around and then it's kind of awkward to me. I don't like putting it on. I just put it inside my bag. It's making my dress it's better like this. Let me show you. It's not better like this.
All right. Can you tell us your name again?
My name is Ali Sheikh, Ali Shomodele.
Okay. What advice do you have for the management concerning the use of lanyard?
Well, I think what they are doing is good. I mean, in terms of enforcing, you know, there was a lot of crisis last semester, you know, and then it has to do with the fact that there are some people that are in this school that are not students. So that's really why they are doing, and I really love it. But what I'm saying is that let us not really use it everywhere. Like, okay, you have to put it on. If you're entering the school, you have to have your lanyard, but you really don't have to like make it everywhere. No, it's kind of awkward to my dress, I must say.
Okay. Thank you very much for coming. It's a pleasure to have you.
All right.
Everyone.
Talking to you live on ACTV, I have here with me a gentleman who will still be asking about the use of lanyard. What's your name?
My name is Akiomi Shola Emmanuel.
Yeah. Are you comfortable about putting on your lanyard?
Very well. I'm very, very comfortable with it.
Can we ask you why? Why are you so comfortable about it?
It's a normal for every student of AC should be used to use their lanyard. It means that it's going to bring out the effective and the seriousness as a student out to the others like that in the society, and it's going to describe them. I mean, to demonstrate how they look, and it brings out the beauty out of them. And apart from that, this lanyard also shows that we are, from other schools in other like FUTA, AUA, I do see their students that put on the lanyard, and even if all using a lanyard, it can resist the rate of crime in which it can resist the way that outsider can come into our schools, and in which we show that we are the students of ACE. Thank you.
All right. What advice do you have for the management concerning the use of lanyard? We have some students that are not putting on their lanyard, but what advice do you have for the management concerning that?
I will commend our management and I will commend our provost, that is the person of Professor Olukoya Hogan, and I will advise our students that they should continue to use their lanyard, because this lanyard will show and we identify them as a student. Because if they didn't use this lanyard, how can we know an outsider? How can we know a person that come to our school, can come and destroy our school? So we put on this lanyard, it's going to show our identity as a student, and it's going to bring out our beauty. And I don't discriminate the use of lanyard, because if you think this lanyard you are feeling uncomfortable, I think it's totally out of point. I will urge you and I will commend you guys that you should continue using your lanyard.
All right. Thank you very much.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yes.
Good afternoon.
Afternoon.
Can we meet you, sir?
Yeah, my name is Solo Waladele.
Okay, you're a student of this school.
Yeah.
Why are you not wearing your lanyard?
Honestly, I don't like NCE, so that's the main reason.
So you're saying you're not wearing your lanyard because you're an NCE student?
Yeah, that's it.
Is it because of the segregation between the NCE and the degree student, or is there any other reason?
Just because the NCE look inferior in the school sometimes, so that's it.
Oh, wow. Okay, so what's your advice to the school management? What should be done concerning that?
They should encourage the use of lanyard.
Okay.
It's okay.
So you're saying if yours is green, you would wear it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I will wear it,
Okay.
sure.
Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
All right, that was Mr. Oluwale, and he was able to tell us that him not wearing his lanyard is not because he doesn't like the use of lanyard, but because of the segregation between the NCA and the degree student. And hopefully the school management can do something about this, because it has been going on for a while. Students will feel inferior because of a simple rope, a simple lanyard, a simple color. Hopefully that can be dealt with. Thank you.
Still on the use of lanyard, and I have here with me an NC student putting on the blue lanyard.
And I must say that he's confident with the lanyard. I say,
Exactly.
Can we meet you? What's your name and your department?
My name is Fabuluje Olumuyiwa Sunday from Music Department, Patriot students.
Wow.
Thank you.
Why are you comfortable about putting on your lanyard?
Why not? Because this is my identity. To prove to me I'm a student, a good student of this college of education, you understand? Because without this, you can't identify yourself. Maybe you'll be embarrassed at the gate. I was embarrassed this morning simply because I didn't put on this. So it's really very, very important. And you have to keep it so tight, because it's just like your passport or your visa to any department or to any what can I put it? Anything in the school, you have access to it.
So you're saying you wear it because you were asked to wear it, not because you feel like wearing it? To save yourself from embarrassment, that's what you're saying?
Not really, because I love it. It's part of me, It's to show the kind of person you are, and even prove to you that you're a good student. But for you not putting it on, you don't belong anywhere. Who are you? Can you identify yourself with this? So I think.
Okay, being an NC student on campus, there's been this segregation about wearing blue lanyard. People don't wear it because they feel people will look,
I will let you know that NC are the owner of the College of Education. So the degree students are just coming here. So let me say they just want to make use of. But because this for NC. If you look at the NC, the full meaning of NC, you know what it's all about. It's for educated.
So does the class.
Exactly. So take note of that.
Okay. What advice do you have for the government, for the
school management
about the use of lanyard? We have
I will talk more about this. The issue there is that you should just try to work more on it. I will give a typical example of what happened in the Kwara State. That's Ilorin, University of Ilorin. Their lanyard, they have access to. They make use of it as a form of ATM.
Wow.
So if you can upgrade to that system, to things we are in the technological era, so it will be a good help. And so each and everyone will be able to do what? We keep it very well. Because you not like to link it to your friend because of the money you have in your account. You understand? Thank you.
Thank you very much for your time.
No
Nice
problem.
to have you, sir. Have a wonderful day. All right, that was amazing. Him talking about
Baba, wait up, bros. Akọsẹjayé owó designer na. Is it a must? Must you belong? Hey, Baba. Ṣé àmà bá tiẹ̀ lọ, idiot? Ṣé àmà lọ? Abigidi living word designer. Yeah, see this fool. No be by force o. This one na because I waiting. This one na farm tractor. Tractor, no be tractor, na tractor.
Hasta la vista. Can I be friends with your sister? Don't get it twisted, I'm a mister. I'm a young man, also a barista.
Òkìkí gbàgbọ́ àdúgbò pé Adébí ẹ̀pọ́ ní kí wọ́n má ké mọ́. Ó ní àìmàsìkò ló bá wà jà ó jàre. Ó ní bí abámọjọ́ á kú. Bí abámọjọ́ á lọ́rọ̀. Kí ló dá wá nínú igbó? Bọ́dà gbégi lórí. Bọ́dà gbégi lórí. Ẹ má fi wú. Ẹ forí jù wọ́n fi wé níbẹ̀. àwọn ṣe bí ọdún ńlá lọ́jọ́ ìyáyẹ̀ fún àwọn méjèèjì jẹ́ ìbọn ìkúkú tó wọ́n bá múra ó dàbí pé wọn. ni wọ́n bá dúpẹ́ tó ń ṣàdúrà fún tìjú tó fi bá ṣẹ̀gbẹ́ láyẹ̀ fún. wọ́n bá wá tún lọ́wọ́ fún ṣàgbọ́dọ̀ fún bóde níṣẹ́kẹ́sẹ̀kẹ́ lẹ́sẹ̀. ọlọ́dún ńlá tó lè ráhùn láàrọ̀ ó wá bá wọn ní àrùn náà lọ pátápátá.
bí àkọlé rẹ̀ jẹ́ ọjọ́ láyẹ̀ fún ni a ṣàfihàn ẹ̀ fún yín ní ẹ̀kọ́ yẹn gẹ́gẹ́ bí ẹ ti mọ̀ ọ̀rẹ́ gidi ni làlá jẹ́ sí ṣàngódòkun nígbà tí ó kù díẹ̀ kí ojú ti ọ̀rẹ́ rẹ̀ nílé àná ó gbà á lẹ̀ irú ọ̀rẹ́ wo nìyọ ọ̀rẹ́ rẹ̀ ọ̀rẹ́ ìkà tàbí ọ̀rẹ́ dábẹ̀ ẹ̀yọ̀kọ́ ẹ ṣé púpọ̀. ẹ sì kú kàlẹ̀ ìyá ara gbogbo ẹ kú kàlẹ̀ ìyá akẹgbẹ́ ẹ̀ eré tí a fẹ́ wá sójú ìròyìn ní àkókò yìí ni ìkan lára ìwé àpilẹ̀kọ tó gbajúmọ̀ tí a ti ọwọ́ olóògbé Adébáyọ̀ Fálétí kọ tí àkọ́rí rẹ̀ jẹ́ ikú Adébímpé Ọ̀jẹ̀dòkun. Pálí Adébímpé gan-an. Adébímpé jẹ́ akọrin òde tó sì ní ọ̀rẹ́ ọkùnrin kan tó jẹ́ Ìnàọlájí. Ìnàọlájí ló lọ sí oko ọdẹ lọ́kàn tó kú sóko ọdẹ. Adébímpé wá pinnu láti wá Ìnàọlájí lọ. Kí làwọn ìdojúkọ tí Adébímpé kò lọ́nà nígbà tí ó mú ọ̀rẹ́ rẹ̀ lọ ẹ máa bá wa pa lọ ojú tó wá fi ń wò wá kò ní fọ́ etí tí ẹ fi ń gbọ́ wá kò ní di ẹ ṣe púpọ̀.
o kò tún fọwọ́ sọ̀gùn mọ́ níjọba ẹ̀kọ́ ti pọ̀ jẹ́dẹ̀kun èrè ló ọmọdé Adébímpé Ọ̀jẹ̀dòkun èrèlú ọmọ òdìdàrá inú ìgbẹ́ ọmọ ìyá lágbẹ̀. ìjọba ti ní gbẹ́dẹ́ tí wọ́n lẹ́rọ tó pọ̀ jẹ́dẹ̀kun jẹ́ mo lérò ní níjọba dẹ́pọ̀ ẹ̀dọ̀ tí wọ́n lẹ́rọ tó pọ̀ jẹ́dẹ̀kun jẹ́ mo lérò ní. mo ní Adébímpé bá dénú gbé ẹtù kò ní ìrọ́jú ní ọmọ rẹ̀ lẹ́fẹ̀ẹ́gì. mo ní Adébímpé bá dégbé ẹkùlù kò ní ìrọ́jú ní ọmọ rẹ̀ lọ́kà. mo ní kú kí ní pọdẹ báàkì gbẹ́ nílé. mo ní kú kí ní pọdẹ báàkì gbọ́dẹ̀dẹ̀ mọ̀. mo ní kú kí ní pọdẹ Bímpé Ọ̀jẹ̀dòkun ẹ wí fún mi wọ́n ní lóòótọ́ ni bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ni mo wí ire. wọ́n ní bí mo bá fẹ́ mọ kú tó Ọ̀jẹ̀dòkun bí mo bá fẹ́ mọ kú tó pọdẹ wọ́n ní kí n sáyé mọ́ etí kí n má kàdí kọ̀tọ̀ yè wọ́n nítorí pé kọ̀ mú mi tẹ́nìyàn bá mọ kú tó pọ̀ jẹ́ dòkun omi a máa bọ́ lójú ẹni àṣekọ́mi ó bọ́ lójú ẹni kì í ṣe wọ̀ kọ́mi ó bọ́ lójú ẹni kì í ṣe wọ̀ mo ní kí ló dé mo ní kí ló ṣe púpọ̀ jẹ́ dòkun èrèdú ọmọ wọ́n ní bẹ́ẹ̀rẹ̀ bá jẹ nígbà ìlàwọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀rẹ̀ ò bá jẹ́ kí wọ́n gbádùn làálà oko wọ́n ní kẹ́ ẹ ránṣẹ́ fọmọ ìyá lọ́gbọ̀n wọ́n ní báfọ̀ bá jáko lọ́nà ẹlẹ́gùn báfọ̀ ò bá jẹ́ kí wọ́n gbádùn làálà oko wọ́n ní kẹ́ ẹ ránṣẹ́ fọmọ ìyá lọ́gbọ̀n. nígbà tó kù ṣe gàdà tó kù ṣe gèdè bẹ́ẹ̀ kò jẹ́ wọ́n gbádùn lẹ́nà àfúyẹ́ gẹ́gẹ́ ni wọ́n bá ránṣẹ́ fọmọ ìyá lọ́gbọ̀n. Adébímpé ní kí ló dé èé ti jẹ́ bẹ́rù tóbi tó kọ̀ ọ̀rẹ́ òun ó ní irú ẹ̀rẹ́ kí ìjọba ọ̀rẹ́ òun láfúyẹ́ gẹ́gẹ́ ó ní ẹ̀rẹ́ tó bá lákàkà tó bá jọpọ̀ ọ̀rẹ́ òun ẹranko náà ìgbà igi làwòrán fọwọ́ bà láàrin oko ni wọ́n bá ń ṣìpẹ̀ f'Adébímpé ọ̀jẹ̀dòkun wọ́n ń somi lójú gbére bí ẹ̀fẹ́ eléjì. Ẹ̀ka wọn sókè bí ilé ìdíwọ̀kọ̀ wọ́n ní Adébímpé ọ̀jẹ̀dòkun kì í ṣe báwọn tó jókòó ọ̀rẹ́ rẹ ni ọ̀rẹ́ rẹ gan-an lẹ́ranko pàjẹ́. Adébímpé sunkún gbogbo ojúbú ó ní iná ọlájí ọ̀rẹ́ mi òun lẹ́ranko bàjẹ́ iná ọlájí ògùn àgbọ̀ ènìyàn tí ó dùn mọ́ kọ́kọ́ tiẹ̀ lọ́tọ̀ wọ́n ní iná ọlájí ọ̀rẹ́ rẹ̀ òun lẹ́ran tó bàjẹ́. Adébímpé bá gbìyànjú ó sọkàn ọkùnrin ó ní kò burú ó sàfẹ̀rẹ̀ gẹ̀gẹ̀ ó nujú náà ó dákẹ́ ẹkún ó ní ẹkún tó ìyá ó dọjọ́ òkú bàbá oko ó lọ dọjọ́ bàbá bàbá kọ́bọ̀ láyọ̀rìn náà ìgbà tó dìrẹ̀ ní ó ní kí wọ́n lọ sípò ọdẹ Adébímpé ní kí wọ́n má wà sípò ọdẹ Adébímpé ní kí wọ́n bọ́lẹ̀ sípò ọdẹ ó dọjọ́ tó ń kọ́kọ́ ẹ̀lù jù bí a dé ìpele rẹ̀bẹ̀ kábẹ́ kábíyèsí mo rí bá àwọn ẹni tí ń bá ní afẹ́fẹ́ lọ mo rí bá ẹ̀yìn àgbàgbà tí ń bẹ́ẹ̀ àkókò ẹni orí tí ọ̀gbọ́dọ̀ ṣekú orí tí ọ̀gbọ́dọ̀ jẹjẹ tí ọ̀gbọ́dọ̀ jòkó gbọ́ àbomi ọbẹ̀ lọ́rẹ̀ mo ní kí ní àwọn wòye nífẹ̀ẹ́ bàbá mi àbúrò tẹ́lẹ̀ ọmọ àtòrò bí kàrà yọ. Thank you.